Okay. For some fucking reason, OBS decided to crash on me. Before that, my capture device to actually stream Sonic Generations decided to turn itself off twice. Now I'm determined to stream tonight, even if it is just for 1 hour. I want to stream. So, I apologize, I'm a little bit antsy right now, because... Did I do... Yeah. I forget where the hell I am. I did that. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm Sonicguru. Welcome to the Sonic Generations stream. Second part. It's been a while, I know. Haven't really been streaming a lot since I haven't been in the mood. But definitely streaming tonight. Like I said on the community board. As always, you can like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Also support the channel on Patreon. And you can also use Super Chat to get your questions answered on this I Can't Talk. I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. Not fun. Can you do this live stream tomorrow at 10 AM? In 10 AM? Why? Why mix? What's important? What's... Why tomorrow at 10? Not really one for morning streams. Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry, but night time's only times I could get that free time. I forget how much I just don't like Seaside Hill in this game. Like, yeah, Planet Wisp is the worst design levels in this game, but Seaside Hill is pretty close behind it. It's a shame because I like Seaside Hill. I need to lose the idea of him. God damn it. You did not! I swear to Christ! It did! It freaking did, you dumb, stupid thing! Ah. Yeah. See what I mean? I don't think I can stream console games anymore if it's gonna do this to me. I just want to play a game, okay? That was fine. Right now, I'm at the crust of not wanting to stream now. If my stream equipment is messing with me, it's been too long since I played this. It really has. What's triple red? I have no idea what triple red is. I don't know what's wrong with me. Usually I have S ranked this level before. Because I think out of all levels I do the ones I don't like first, get them out of the way, and then I work on getting the S rank, rest of the S ranks. Like, Seaside Hill is not a good stage. So, I like the fact that it's included here, but it's not a good design level for Classic Sonic. Like, every 2 seconds is a new thing you have to react to. Don't get me wrong, out of the classic levels compared to Forces, that is like a godsend to actually have multiple freaking paths to take. Like, all level designs, Generations has the best one so far. Yep, I can always do that. Yep. Modern design is much better. Yep. A bit too hasty on that. That one's my fault. Yeah, but Vix, what is triple red? Alright, see ya. Hopefully the stream doesn't really fuck me up. Yeah, perfect clear. Do it about dying! You die! You fucked up! You fucked up! You don't get the S rank!
So I think we've pieced together more of what's happening, and it's not good. Whoa! When that thing goes through time, it tears space apart, leaving the areas empty and dead, and sticking them in this weird white limbo. When the Sonics accelerate through time, they fix space, returning color and life.
And I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow.
It takes a mighty foe to trap a ninja. Be on your guard, Sonic.
Hey, gotta go for the same thing again just to get the freaking keys. Because, you know, I enjoy that level so freaking much, I have to play through it again. Why can't I just, like... Why do I have to do the level again? You know? Like, I play a level again to get a key. Like, why can't I just do one submission, just one submission to unlock it? Or do the boss and, like, congratulations, submissions to the level's now done. It should be an extra incentive to keep playing, not, oh, we're gonna pad the game out an extra hour. Hey Ludicrous, how you doing? I've been having a hell of a freaking time. Highly concentrating here. God damn it. There we go. I'll grab this freaking key. You're finally here, Sonic. I don't know where we are. Nor do I care. This is where I finish you, Sonic. That's the best Kirk point you're ever gonna get out of me. Your shoddy craftsmanship is an insult to all hedgehog kind. Hi, hello. Hi, hello.
Collect energy cores to power yourself up. Get 2 energy cores quickly to power up before Shadow.
Piss off. This is definitely one of the better boss battles. It's not really a battle, is it? Yeah. Just the power matching between these two characters is just like, this is cool. No, mine. Shit.
Shadow got an energy core. Watch out for his attack. Try to get energy cores first this time. Use boost to get
I wasn't really prepared for that. It's never happened. I have never had that happen before. I prefer this one.
You got 2 cores. Charge into
This is like a match of speed. Like, supposed to be, Shadow's supposed to be his equal, you know? So having, like, this part is kind of dull. Just keep hitting him with rocks. Rocks save the day. So,
charge into Shadow and show
but the whole build-up, just... You know, it's just... like, just clashing together when they're boosting. And just getting the Chaos Orbs. I think that's what it's called. Maybe a kind of a weird feature that I don't think it's supposed to be reference to the original one. The original boss fight, like, it is a match of speed, but at the same time, it's like I'm just trying to actually get him to do the special attack, and then I can hit him when his defense is down. Because otherwise, after the first 2 hits, he's pretty much impossible. So, yeah, I prefer Generations over the original. This one. Yeah, Shadow's cool, just not one of my favorite characters. Because right now they don't know what to do with him. It's like, he's pretty much a Dark Sonic, so he's evil? No, he's a good guy. Well, anti-hero. Oh, so he'll do some questionable stuff? No, he's just brooding. Would be a kind of rivalry between Sonic and such? Not really, just basically a dignity contest that comes up, but Sonic's the cool one. He'll always be the cool one. He is Vegeta to Goku. Okay, so do they do anything? No. What's the point of having a rival character that don't really be rivals? Because it's cool. That's why. Did you learn anything from school? Did you? Yeah, the only person they know what to do with is Sonic. Even then, he's become an archetype. That's all he is now. Which is a shame because when you do a character study on him, it's like there's so much to be seen with the character, but they just don't. Why the fuck didn't I actually get across that? I don't know what's wrong with me, I really don't. I'm normally good at this. I really am. Yeah, this is good for just one game. And that's it, that's the story I've done. Shadow could be a really good character if they knew what to fucking do with him. Right now, it's just like, especially in the comics, like, they do know that Shadow has inhibitor rings and he can be much more powerful and could have easily taken care of the fucking Zombots. No, let's get the first character get frickin' turned, shall we? That makes sense. Like, none of the characters don't get any limelight. They get one line in the entire game and that's it. Silver had a good moment in bosses. And that's it. They don't know what to do with anyone. Because they have these rules, they have these mandates. Sega has these mandates put in place of how the characters are meant to act, how these characters are meant to interact, how these characters are meant to be whatever. And nothing is interesting anymore. Like, remember how interesting it was that, yeah, the way I maybe dumb, but you understand the story? Like, oh yeah, Sonic got influenced by Dark Gaia. But everyone else who got influenced by Dark Gaia turned out to be complete assholes. Whereas Sonic didn't. It was still him. He may have hit more of an anger problem, but it was still Sonic. Yeah, Blaze didn't get much in the comics, but they didn't ruin him. Didn't ruin the character. Oh, come on. Come on. I don't think so. Isn't shy away from Blaze being Burning Blaze? You know, showcasing what she can really do. it was kind of a pain in the ass, yeah, to say, like, yeah, she's done this and she's done that, but at least she got fucking recognized compared to Forces. It's also the mandates are also the same reason why Sonic Boom got this just like became a completely different game than what it was intended to be. Because Sega, like, is this Sega? Hey, could you actually make a game that's intended for the Western audience with completely new design to make it more sort of story focused with exploration and such? Yeah, here's the vertical slice of the game. Also Sega. Could you make it more like an actual Sonic game than what we originally asked? That's fun, isn't it? A game that looked interesting, a game that actually looked like a potential, like a different version of Sonic, and actually is a story open world kind of Sonic game, and compared to the more speed-based platforming Sonic game. Could it run parallel? Could have been great. No, we get something that wanted to be its own identity, but became something completely different. Sonic Boom TV show didn't really suck. It had some crap episodes, believe me. I got stuck. But Boom Rise of Lyric sucks. Shattered Crystal was just boring to play. And Fire and Ice was actually pretty decent. It just addressed a lot of complaints I had with the game. Boom, Rise of Lyric could have been a much better game if they actually were let to make the freaking game in the first place. That's not her origin. She was just think. I know one of the writers had the original intention of connecting Rush and 06 together by making that her origin of why she has the flame powers in the first place. In fact, the fact she had flame powers during the game and in gameplay, it's just a gift to her. But trying to say, oh yeah, she has Iblis inside her, so that's why she has flame powers. Bull fucking shit. Not to mention, it doesn't make sense on a time travel front. Because if it's like, oh yeah, she got sent to another dimension, she was sealed in another dimension 200 years or so in the future, but yeah, she ends up in the present day the present day version of the other dimension. Yeah, it's a parallel freaking dimension, but she came from 200 years in the future. No, I don't buy that.
You've brought back quite a bit of
I know Sonic Team has some weird things when it comes to time travel in Sonic, but even then, You can't just say 2 years in the future, oh yeah, you got shit back in time at the same time. No.
You mean
Fuck no.
you're doing great Sonics. Right.
It just ruins her complete backstory and her mystery in Sonic Rush, where she was a really interesting character. Yeah, Fahrenheit is... I was looking forward to Fahrenheit. Like, here's a new Sonic Team, Sonic Boom game. Great, we're going to address all the problems. It's going to be Zanzaro games again. They did decent with Shattered Crystal, even though it got dragged along for the ride with Rise of Lyric. It was actually a decent game. It's just a shame that one of the multiplayer features wasn't online. You know, on the 3DS. No online compatibility on the 3DS.
You guys have your work cut out.
Released it as the only game to release in 2016. The only game in 2016 to be released for Sonic. That's what its 25th anniversary was. Yeah, William, I do not accept the fact that 06 is connected to Sonic Rush in any way. She was born a princess in another dimension, was given the powers to the Soul Emeralds as being their guardian, a gift or a curse as it was, and that's why. Not, she's from the future and was friends with Silver. Oh, but and I don't care what the hell she says in this when you actually talk to her after, when she gets, when you save her from Crisis City. I don't care. The future and another dimension, the same thing. There isn't. I'm not too sure whether or not it's Pontaf who's writing it, or it's someone from Japan who's writing it and Pontaf is translating it for an English audience. But they have no idea how time travel works. And I love time travel. It's one of my favourite sci-fi things to do. But it doesn't make sense. The only time time travel has made sense in Sonic was Shadow's freaking story in 06. And that is sad. That 06, the Shadow's part of Sonic 06 is the only good time travel story they've ever told. Oh, give over, you freaking wizard. Like also in Force 6. Oh yeah, Sonic's from another dimension now. Like, no, he never was. You can't just recognize something from the past and say it's now from another dimension. It's trying to cover up plot holes. Which, granted, if Sonic Mania is meant to come after this with Classic Sonic and then into Forces, and fine. This time anomaly where both Sonics are here created another dimension where Mania takes place and where the Phantom Ruby originated from. Fine, I can accept that. But it is stupid to refer to Sonic as another dimensional counterpart when everyone who's played Generations and playing Forces knows that it's bullshit. Just in future Sonic Team, please. Okay. Will and Ken, can you please not write any freaking time travel stories ever again for Sonic? You're not good at it. Also, when you come to comedy and drama, balance them out. Not just to throw in something just because it sounds good at the time. That's why Sonic Lost World story sucked. Yeah, Shiro Miyakawa made a retcon. Yeah, I hate it. I do. I'm convinced the only reason Blaze was included because they found out how successful Sonic Rush was and needed to include Blaze to increase sales. Because it bloody well worked. Believe me, the reason why I was looking forward to Sonic 06, I was. Because I was dumb enough to believe that every Sonic game deserved like 9 out of 10s because I was a Sonic fan. It's only put in there to increase sales because Sonic Rush is one of my favorite Sonic games. Okay. So being able to play Blaze in a 3D Sonic game, that was the shit. Okay, it really was. And what's sad is actually it's the only competent character in the entire game. Control-wise, I mean. They said the same thing in 2016 and 2014. That's what Sonic Boom was going to be pushed. 2021 is going to be a big year for Sonic because it's 30th anniversary. 30 years of the Blue Blur. The creator of Sonic Blaze was Kenori Nishiyama, who was creator of Sonic Rush. It's trying to force continuity in places where there shouldn't be one. And if Sonic Rush was intended to be the reboot, the next-gen reboot of the franchise it was intended to be, then there's no point of including her. There's no point in including any characters other than Sonic. It should have just been about Sonic. Have this big fantasy setting of him rescuing the princess and getting embroiled in this multi-dimensional being, this deity. And it involves Eggman trying to control time. And there we got you can throw in references. See Tails Amy there. See the shadow on the arc. See Blaze. Have Silver be the other character who's trying to stop the whole thing. Introduce him that way. I could write a better Sonic 06 story than freaking Sonic 06. Because the whole purpose of the time travel thing, why the king was trying to do it in the first place, was to control time to resurrect their freaking mother. Elise's mother. That's the reason why he did it. He wanted control, and beyond that, he wanted control of time to make sure his kingdom flourishes. It was insane, but it makes sense. Eggman was doing the exact same thing, but he wanted control. I'd say maybe as well, but honestly, you could take Tails out of 06 and nothing would have changed. I know it sounds unfair, but like, look at Tails in Black Knight. It was there for one scene. And yet, you go back to him, but he's not really part of the story. I'm actually tempted now to actually write the Sonic 06 story. The same way I'm also trying to rewrite Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric and actually give that a decent opening. Not just, hey, these characters know each other despite which we teased about being an origin story for how Sonic lives to be with team players. That was bullshit as well. there's elements of a forgotten story in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. And it's criminal because there was potential there. Like, this is a new... It's not the same Sonic, this is a new Sonic. This is more a cynical one who likes to work alone. Because he thinks he's that awesome, because he's fast. This one's more mature, like, yeah, he's still a bit comical, but at least he's more serious, like in saving the world. Boom Sonic just wants to save the day. Like, that's it for the day. Let's get back and have a snack or something. But no, Sega said, no, make it more like the original Sonic. Despite the fact of asking to make a different Sonic. Yeah, that's bullshit as well. Egg Nega's... Fuck you, you fricking worm! Eggman Nega's inclusion in Rivals has seemed forced. And later on in the official Sonic Team comics, they're online, some of them translated. Yep. Despite the fact what we already know for 2 games, being a dimensional counterpart, Eggman Nega is now the frickin' ancestor who hates his... Who's a descendant who hates his ancestor. Because that makes sense now, doesn't it? Completely retcon the entire character's introduction and its sequel, which takes place in the other dimension, and like, yeah, no, we're going with the American directed and produced game, Sonic Rivals story of Eggman Nega being a descendant from the future, from the same timeline as Silver the fucking Hedgehog. Great. So much for flowcharts and timelines. This is why it's so fucking hard to actually think of make a timeline of events, because they keep changing everything. Does it seem like I'm ranting too much? Sorry. God damn it. I just started making Sonic games about the original Sonic comic books. Which ones, actually, or Sonic the Comic? Because Sonic the Comic got a lot of dark stuff there. Dark Session recapturing the Genesis games as well, didn't. Yeah, because they looked at generations like, okay, 20th anniversary of Sonic, let's do, I don't know, let's just do a poll. Here's the best levels for the past 9 games and such, best boss fights, and just throw them all together with a somewhat simple narrative. And it worked because they focused on the gameplay. They focused on making sure nothing seemed too alien. There is problems with this game, okay? Some of the level design is a bit obscure. Sonic controls is not one-to-one with the Genesis, and the final boss fight is just boring. But it's great because it's all, they actually knew what the hell they were doing. They were celebrating Sonic. Then we have Forces. Not interesting with Izuka, he was the person who made the retcon in Rivals since he wrote Rivals, and kept that retcon in canon 2010. When yeah, okay, that makes sense. He wrote Rivals, so therefore it has to be canon to him. The same person who said Mobius does not exist anymore, you can't call him Mobius. I'm sorry, I'm not going to unlearn that after 25 freaking years of knowing what it is. The planet Mobius and the citizens are called Mobians.
Sonic?
I'm sorry, but I'm not unlearning that. I mean, they acknowledge it. They acknowledge the actual origins of the characters, but it's like, yeah, no, I got my own canon here, so that's going to be the real canon. It's like, no, they exist. You can't just retcon something that already exists. Unless it's that badly received, you write it out of freaking canon. But Sonic Rush was well received. You can't just say, oh, to hell with it. No, there's the other thing as well about Sonic. There is 2 worlds according to Izuka. There's Sonic's world and then there's Earth. Yeah, I'm being a bit picky in terms of level design here. Like, Sonic Rush was badly received, okay? So that was written out of canon, despite it being referenced in this freaking game. But then you still have Silver, whose own future keeps changing, like, oh, it's still bad. So Sonic 06 still exists, but in a flux timeline. Like, it exists, but because Silver exists. Like, just make up your freaking mind, okay? Is it non-canon because it sucks, or is it canon because of Silver? And even then, is it canon because Silver was in Sonic Rivals? It's gotta be better to stop trying to be kid-friendly and be PG-13. You can see the comic books, they can be darkened sometimes. I could write a better freaking story. I could write an entire script for Sonic. But it won't go in. Because I'm just a fan, you know? What the fuck do I know? I just play the games. You just can't tell people to unlearn something they've known for years. But again, Sonic Rush being an example, you can't just tell people, oh yeah, Blaze from another dimension, she's a princess. Then immediately next game, 1 year later, oh yeah, she's from the future now, and that's how she got her fire powers. So yeah. Yeah, that really explains everything. Just, we create these characters, great, we'll take them and do them our way. But here's their origin backstories. Now I'll come up with a better one. Just, no. Sonic 06 was so poorly explained in terms of character stories. Again, the only thing that was decent and not coherent about that was Shadow's story. And even then, that had to get dragged along with Sonic's and Silver's. Blaze's existence in that game was null and void. It should never have happened. And this just rubs salt into that wound by saying, oh yeah, Sonic 06's story and such, it exists, but it's in another timeline. Would you call Dark Sonic and some of the current Sonic characters? Not really. Dark Sonic is a form, not really a character. The same. I don't get why they call Super Sonic and Sonic the Werehog characters, because they're not. They're not characters. They're forms. They're transformations. Same way Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan God aren't characters. They're forms that the characters transform into. The only reason they did it in Budokai Tenkaichi series because it bolsters up the freaking roster. It makes. Can I just freaking hit you? I mean, Sonic XC is not a character per se, it's just an entity. It's the same as Tails Doll, really, but at least Tails Doll actually exists in Sonic canon. To an extent. Oh. What other complete secret rings? I don't know, do you want me to? Because considering the last 2 times I've played that, I just never had a good time with it. I cannot for the life of me understand how the fuck I finished that game. Yep. Favorite and least favorite Sonic game. Sonic Adventure. My favorite. Least favorite Sonic game. That'll be the ones that are just impossible to play, really. But even then, I'll just go straight to Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, the GBA port, that is, because that's just a betrayal. I think Shiro did that retcon even though he tried to connect 06 to Rush and make the retcon just because Silver and Shiro don't have to play. Yep. And yeah, I'm doing bosses. I haven't got Sonic games on Netflix. The closest you get for a Dark Sonic is just Sonic X. That's all you're gonna get. He only thinks Blaze is Silver's partner, but he's wrong because of backstory character. Yeah, I hate that every time. Every goddamn time! This annoys me. Oh yeah, these characters are partners because we say, like, no, they're freaking not. They're not partners because of 06. 06 never freaking happened! Well, yeah, make them partners. Make them. Even one of the voice actors did a little shout out to a fan, and she said, "It's me, Blaze." But she say, "I wish you actually Silver and Iris." He's like, "Okay, I appreciate that you like those two characters, and I've even heard that she ships them. But at the same time, don't have a preference." You want to have Silver be a good character, don't attach him to Blaze. And Blaze is a much better character than Silver any day of the freaking week. Okay, maybe the fact that I finished Secret Rings as good as I did. I got really into it. I did nearly everything in that game. I think it was, Sonic 06 was just right after it. Even then, I didn't play 06
You know, I got a hunch
for a while.
is controlling that monster.
But I didn't get a 360 for a long time. But I got Secret Rings, I got day of launch, got it on my Wii, and I just played the hell out of it. It was like, the newest Sonic game, gotta play. Because you had this nostalgia, you had this drive, like, I'm gonna play this game to the very end. And I did. Then I replayed it. What the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, that level 99 Sonic in Secret Rings is just impossible to play as. Yeah, only because of one game, one little thing saying, "You're so naive, that's why I like you." That could mean anything! The same way that people thought Tails was a girl because Tails had an admiration for Sonic. He's 9! Okay? Admiration is that you look up to someone, you idolize someone. Not you love them! Not a relationship kind of way. If you want to put Silver and Blaze together, based on one scene, they are siblings, okay? They grew up together, they are siblings. They see each other as a brother and a sister. Nothing else. At least when it comes to Sonic and Blaze, there is more reasons behind that shipping than Silver and Blaze, or even Shadow and Blaze. Where the hell did that come from? I get really passionate about Sonic. And I'm sorry about me ranting about these things, but I get really passionate about certain aspects. And I get really annoyed when Sega does no freaking clue what the hell they're doing with the franchise. The fans know better. Mania was great, but even then they got fucked over by Sega because you gotta include the classic stages because we told you to. Also connected to forces. whatever, we'll make a game better than what the fuck you're doing. Guess what? They did. Although to me, Sonic Forces is a bit too good. Is that believable? The problem because they think they're so with parents. Bullshit. There's no connection. All the both are brooding and have very dark pasts. And just because in math 2 negatives make a positive doesn't make it freaking normal. That'll be a really bad fucking relationship. Blaze is fire. She is stoic in one place. She thinks before she leaps. Sonic doesn't care, doesn't think before he leaps. He jumps straight into the action because he knows what's best. He is like the wind. He moves. He goes wherever he needs to. Without wind, fire is nothing. They need each other. Hello, Victor, Gaming Adventure. Because the news is important, and you're right, because other people don't understand the drill. Truth. I'm not trying to say the real truth. I'm just speaking my heart about this. It just annoys me how everyone gets wrapped up in this obvious bullshit, really. Yeah, it's kind of stupid for me to actually be passionate about shipping, but I put a lot of thinking time into why. Just be told, yeah, you're wrong because I say so, is not an argument. Basically, in some cases, it's not wanting to admit defeat, which is what a lot of people don't want to do. When the people today is very PC about what you say today. You can't say this because it offends people. No, well, they just don't want to hear it. That's why. Yeah, go into the frickin' rocket. That's fine. I thought I was meant to do that. Yep. I really think they come together when you really want to go look at shit. I don't know. Really, people worship any couple they fancy regards of it with real merit to it. Hello, Lay. We unlock the missions in this area. You're going to try and clear the mission. I did that several times. It's just funny. Get on the freaking thing. That was a pain in the ass. Can we finish level, please? There we go. I guess so, but Eggman Nega is a lot more, I guess, evil. He doesn't waste his time, he goes straight in. He's more calculating than Sonic's Eggman. But the difference in voices is just basically, hey, it's a higher pitch. But yeah, overall, fuck Sonic 06. It's non-canon. It's non-canon, has no right to be canon. Trying to convey like, oh yeah, maybe Blaze is from the future and therefore that's why she got her powers. Yeah, bullshit. Doesn't line up with the timeline, and I know they're very lax on the whole time travel front. The movie good. The movie will be passable. The movie will be passable. What is your best game of Sonic? My favorite or best? The best Sonic game is between Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Mania. This is pretty good. I enjoy Sonic Rush. The first Riders game is my favorite racing game, along with Sega All-Stars Racing. Not so much Transformed, but it's better than Team Sonic Racing though. But Sonic Adventure is one of my all-time favorite Sonic games. I can play that anytime of the day. Well, I'm going to end this here. Yeah, Sonic and Blaze just... Oh, there's anyone actually... Rad Gamer. Yeah, sorry, I just started to end the stream. I'm sorry, Rad. God. Thank you all so much for joining my stream and listening to me rant. This will be really good evidence for when I go to therapy over why I probably captured a bunch of Sonic Sylvace fans and tried to force them to be like someone else. Yeah, Blaze was born for powers, okay? That's it. So, as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter for any updates. And you can also support the channel on Patreon. And also, as always, I also see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching.